Hi, thanks for joining us today. In this FeedbackExpress video, we're going to take a quick look at a customer service campaign in the system. For this video, we're going to look specifically at our order confirmation template, just so you can have a feel for what it's doing and how you could fine-tune these settings yourself for your own business needs. We'll just slowly go through each part of the campaign so you have an understanding of what each setting does and how it can help. First of all, campaign name is pretty self-explanatory. It's just the name that you want for the campaign. Channels, similarly, is just whichever marketplace you want this message to go for. Simply choose the one you want and hit save. Next, we've got our message. The message is the actual message that the customer will receive. You'll also notice that it's riddled with smart tags. Now, I do go into smart tags in more detail in another video, but I will say that each smart tag grabs information from the order or the product the customer ordered. If you'd like more information about smart tags, how they work, I've included a link on screen. Once you've had a watch at it, you can then come back and continue with us here. The message you send to your customer at this stage is important to be pretty clear and concise. You want to thank them for ordering your product, but most importantly, you want to include customer service links. This way, the customer will know that they can easily get in touch with you if there's a problem. We all know that the best way to avoid negative feedback and problems on Amazon is to be easy to get in touch with. You'll notice in this example campaign, we very specifically put in a contact link to make sure that the customer knows that they can get in touch at any time if there's a problem. The next section is the send section. This determines when your email is sent. Currently it's set to immediately, so right away, after the order is dispatched. Now you can control these settings. Immediately, for example, can be anything up to 10 weeks later, and similarly, order dispatched could be order confirmed, order delivered, or positive feedback left. These settings are the same for all campaigns. You can see why other settings would be more useful for other campaigns. For example, you might want to send a campaign that's for positive feedback 5 days or a week after an order is delivered. You can also control the time of day that the order is sent. Currently it's set to the same time that the order was placed because there's a fair chance that the person will be at their computer and using it if they previously placed an order at the same time. You can also control it to a specific time of day for yourself. Next, we have the include orders from the past, and for customer services campaigns like this option will always default to don't include past orders. The reason this is, we don't want customers receiving emails such as order confirmations weeks later. We've also got some additional settings below, which include excluding orders which have a certain estimated delivery time. You can also control a start and end date for the campaign. Say, for example, you set up a special order confirmation campaign for Christmas because you know it's a busy time of year and you know there's always going to be delays in shipping. So what you would maybe do is write a special message just for the Christmas period and have it automatically start and stop for you. The final option available is to resend this message if it's not opened after so many days. Basically, we can detect if a customer has opened the email that we sent. Now, if they haven't, we can then automatically send the message again. The final section we have is filters. The filter section simply refines who gets your email. This allows you to be very specific about what customers get what emails. It's really powerful in letting you subdivide and be very personal with them. So the first option is simply condition. You can send for all conditions or subdivide it down. For example, if you sold a mixture of used and new products, you might want to have a slightly different angle on your feedback request for a used product versus a new one. Next, we have fulfillment type, and this allows you to limit if a customer will get a campaign based on FBA, merchant fulfilled, or both. Some further settings that we have allow you to include or exclude the campaign based on specific SKUs. Say, for example, you knew you had a few SKUs or ASINs that you didn't want to send campaigns for ever. You could exclude them. Similarly, if you wanted to be more specific and send a customer service campaign that included a manual, say, for your product, you could do it here. You could set it to include only the SKU that the manual applies to, and then attach the manual to the campaign. So not only are you giving them help information for getting in touch if there's a problem, you're also letting them know, here, have a manual that'll help them with their product. Next, we also have the ship to location. This allows you to include or exclude based on the location that the item was shipped to. And finally, you have the option to automatically take out customers receiving this campaign if they've already left you feedback or if they've already ordered from you. And with those settings, I'm sure you can see how you can really fine-tune your campaigns. Thanks for joining me today, and have a great day.